Hi guys, this is me, Rambo Rusty, back from the gun show, and I'm back at home. I'm in the country, in the county. It's okay to fire weapons out here. And normally you'd have ear protection on, but I don't have any ear protection, and I'm only going to fire a few rounds, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, this is the shotgun I got. This is a Winchester model 1300 12 gauge shotgun, 12 gauge pump shotgun. And I checked it out at the gun show. It's pretty, it's not loose, you know what I mean? It's not completely worn out. It's an older shotgun, no doubt. All the bluing has gone off here. I think what he did is he replaced this component from another shotgun and put it in here and just used this barrel. But it's okay. I mean, you know, I got it for 200 bucks, no questions asked. So, but anyway, for those of you not familiar with the shotgun, I'm going to tell you a few things. One is it's got a safety. There's a little button here so you can chamber around. You do this, okay, and that gets around in the chamber. And the safety is right here. Rule 1, never put your finger on the trigger till you're ready to fire. Rule 2, don't point this end at anybody ever, 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 ever. Either have it pointing at the ground or the sky, never at anyone, okay? So having said all that, the safety again is here, and let me take these off. This right here, normally whenever there's a little button, if you can see it, well maybe you can, it's right here in front of the trigger guard. But anyway, you push this and it'll be on fire or ready to fire, and then you push it back and it's on safe. Normally, whenever you push it through to have it on fire, this side has a little red circle around it, so that indicates it's ready to fire. This one is apparently old and worn, and there's no red circle there, but I know from memory that that is the fire side. And so what you can do is, and also always, you know, be sure your weapon is unloaded. You know, how many people have been killed with an unloaded weapon? A lot. You know, because you got to check. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got to check. And then you do this, and you press this button. It's ready to fire, and you'll hear the click. I'm going to point it out here. That's ready to fire. Okay. So then, for anyone, no one has, if you haven't used a shotgun before, what you do now is you put some rounds in the chamber, okay? And this one, apparently, I didn't have to remove the plug. It doesn't have a plug in it. But anyway, these are just cheapo 6-shot bird shot shotgun shells. They cost you to get a box 25 for $6 at Walmart. So, you know, little less than 30 cents a round. And that's what I use for practicing. I do have some buckshot in there that costs $5 a round, and or excuse me, $3 per shot. So I don't use those to practice with. But what I want to show you is, and the reason I always recommend for you guys that even if you're familiar with weapons, even if you're familiar, it's always a good idea to fire the weapon a few times to get used to the sound, the kick, the feel. Otherwise, whenever you pick it up, if you've never fired it, you're going to be a little leery and a little hesitant. You know, you're going to think, well, what is this thing going to do? And first of all, this thing is loud. Okay, it is loud. And number 2, it does have a little click. The normal position that you would hold it in is against your shoulder. You know, tuck it in there pretty firm and hold it tight. You know, so because it's got a pretty good recoil on it. But I don't do that. I used to, but I don't anymore. What I do now is I hold it down here and brace it against my side. It still kicks. I mean, it still kicks, but I don't like to get the bruising on my shoulder, and I bruise really easy because I'm old. But anyway, I'll fire a round or two and show you what I mean. But anyway, it's on fire now, like right there. And I'm just going to fire out here in the brush and let you hear it. And you'll see the recoil. Let me get away from that a little bit. But anyway, it's pretty loud. So you got to get used to the noise. So 1, 2, 3, let's go. Okay, bad guy, eat this. Eat that. I didn't put a round in the chamber. How about that? Now we're going. Hold on, bad guy. I forgot to put a round in the chamber. Anyway, here we go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, bastard. See what I mean? You dirty son of a... Eat that, Rambo. Anyway, And also another thing, and I just made a mistake there, but what you got to do is be sure you bring it all the way back to eject the round. You got to bring it all the way back. You know, and sometimes if you're nervous or in a hurry, the thing you're going to do is you're going to not go all the way back. The round is not going to be completely ejected. It'll get caught in here, and what you got there is a jam, okay? So anyway, I'm going to put it back on safe, put it over here pointing at the ceiling, and anyway, pick up my brass. That's number 2. I'll get this stuff and put it in the trash. But anyway, that's a 12 gauge pump shotgun. That is probably the perfect home defense weapon. It may not be perfect for some ladies. Now, what I would recommend for the ladies is get you a 410. They make a 410 gauge. We get you a 410 gauge pump, okay? And a 410 gauge has a little less noise and a whole lot less recoil. It doesn't. A lot less. In fact, you'll love it. I wish I could have found one. The only thing I could find at the show today was a 410 double barrel, and they wanted $1,600 for it. Poop on that. They also make what they call a home defense weapon. It's a shotgun. It's a 12 gauge, and it's short. It's got a little pistol grip handle on it. It doesn't have a stock like that one does, a shoulder stock. It's just got a little pistol grip on it. And the only thing I can tell you about those is be leery of them, because what happens is whenever you fire a shotgun or even a heavy gauge pistol, the recoil is up, okay? It's going to go boom, okay, like this. And with that 12 gauge short, it's on the 12 gauge, it's about this long. It's got a pistol grip here and the chamber thing here, the slide. And but what can happen is if you hold in that and you fire it, it could kick up and hit you in the head. If you had it in a car or somewhere and you had it close, it'll kick straight back. I've seen that happen to a guy. He actually had one in the window of a car and he was going to shoot a snake. Boom, hit him in the nose, split his nose. So, but again, the ideal home defense weapon is a shotgun because you can't miss, and the sound alone will scare the crap out of anybody. Number 2, if it's at night, 3, whatever. If it's at night, the flame coming out of that barrel, I promise you will intoxicate. I mean, they'll go, no, I quit. You know, they'll give up real quick. That's the end of that shit. But anyway, this is Rusty 78609. I got a home, I just fired it, 2 or 3 times there, 3 times. And that'll probably be it for the whole life of that weapon, I hope. And, I may go bird hunting, but I don't like to kill birds anymore. I used to go dove hunting and slaughter them. I used to go quail hunting and slaughter them. But, I don't see any reason for that anymore. I can go to the grocery store now and get everything I need to eat. And I don't need to prove I'm a man anymore. I think I am. Yep, I am. So, having said all that, enjoy your day. For home defense, a shotgun is ideal. You don't have to be a great shot. You just have to be ready for a little noise. That's all. And if it's a 12 gauge, a little recoil if you hold it against your shoulder. Otherwise, you can hold it down at your waist. Just remember to kind of press it against your hip and be prepared for this. It's not going to really just go like that, but it's going to naturally recoil like this. I mean, you probably saw it in the video, me doing that. So anyway, enjoy your day. Let's see. Adios. Carpe diem. Bye-bye. Get ready, predators. Your day is coming, baby. Adios.